Hi guys, I wanted to take a couple minutes to share with you how to care for your microfiber cloths. It's really simple. You just wash them in the washing machine and you put them in the dryer. Another option is to hang them to dry, and all of the cloths will have this tab on it and you can air dry them. And I do that sometimes as well. Putting them in hot water is recommended. And another thing to think about too is a lot of the normal laundry detergents that you're using, liquid, powder, and some of the pods, they do contain a lot of fillers, dyes, and perfumes, which can coat the fiber and strip the fiber as well and make them less effective. So if you are going to use a traditional laundry detergent, try to make it environmentally friendly, some that are free of dyes and perfumes. We do highly recommend our Ultra Power Plus detergent, which I'll talk about in a minute. But there are three things that I want you to avoid. One, don't use bleach. And two, don't use fabric softeners or dryer sheets. And three, you want to try to avoid washing them with high lint items like your plush towels. So if you have a bunch of microfiber cloths that you want to wash together, that's your best bet, or just wash them with some clothes or some sheets. So about detergents, I highly recommend using our Ultra Power Plus. And what's really great about that, about our detergent, is it's free of phosphates, sulfates, it's free of dyes and perfumes, it's free of optical brighteners, and all the fillers that you traditionally have in your detergents. Those fillers really strip the fibers of your clothes. So you're going to see, when you use traditional detergents, your brights are going to start to fade over time, your denims are going to fade over time. Oftentimes too, it produces more static in your clothes, which can produce that crunchy kind of stiff feeling sometimes in your towels, or if you air dry some of your denim shorts or some of your nice tops, sometimes you'll notice they're not really soft and they can get kind of stiff. I've been using the detergent for a couple weeks now, and I've noticed a big difference in my clothes. One thing I also I like is that it doesn't have any weird smell to it. A lot of people do prefer having perfumes or those nice fresh mountain scents. One thing to think about though is when they do add those fragrances in your detergents, they're masking the smell of chemicals. So a couple things I wanted to share with you guys. I did a little experiment. I've been using a traditional laundry detergent that I get from Costco, and I try to find some that are free of dyes and perfumes. And I mixed a little bit with some water, and this is what I've been washing my clothes in. I was actually really surprised to see that it's very foggy and kind of just mucky looking, like I'm washing it in some like lake water. And what I realized is this is all the fillers that are getting added into the detergents. When I did the experiment with our Ultra Power Plus, this is the result. It's clear, you can see through it. And you can see there's soap in there because there's the foamy stuff on top. So that's a great option for your microfiber cloths. It's not going to strip the fibers, and it's going to make them last longer, and the quality and the performance is going to be the same. So this is highly, highly concentrated, so a little bit goes a long way. What that means is if you have a standard efficiency washing machine, you only have to use a tablespoon. If you have a high efficiency, 1 teaspoon is the recommended amount. And don't follow the directions on the back. They are, this is manufactured in Canada. Canada tends to have harder water than we do, so the directions say that you need to use a little bit more than necessary. And it should last you about 180 loads of laundry, which is great. And lastly, one thing too, when you are drying, you don't want to use dryer sheets. Dryer sheets are one of the most chemically laden products that you have in your home. And I was really surprised to hear that, because I've been using them my whole life. And just to do a little experiment, if you guys have some, take them out and feel them, and you're going to feel they're kind of waxy and slippery. That's all the chemicals that are on that little dryer sheet. When you put them in the dryer, they get all over your clothes, and they might give you a fresh scent, but when you put your clothes on, that's going to absorb into your skin. And your skin is the largest organ in your body. And when you take that dryer sheet out, once everything is dry, you'll notice it's really soft, kind of like a tissue. All that chemical, all the chemicals have now been all over your clothes. So another option would be to use our wool dryer balls. They come in a set of 3. They are 100% New Zealand wool. What I like about them are a couple things. One, they don't really make a lot of noise, and because they're balls, they're naturally going to lift and separate your clothes, and that's going to help reduce drying time by about 25%. And if you want, you can add a couple drops of essential oils if you want that fresh scent smell from your clothes. You add, I think, 2 or 3 drops. There's directions that you would receive in the package that will tell you how to do that. And lastly, these last 3 years or 1,000 loads. So you're gonna get a lot of nice fluffy laundry out of these dryer balls. And they're one of my favorite products that we have. So if you have any questions, let me know, and hope you guys are having a good day. Thanks.